So welcome back to Café Les Saisons. It's great to be back in the community and seeing all of our usual friends and a whole bunch of new folks. We're opening up in a slow and steady way, currently every day 9 to 2. And of course, we've set things up to be very sensitive to COVID with protection for both our clients and our staff. Not taking any personal mugs at this moment, but serving our great coffee as always and a few treats.
Well, hello everyone. Bonsoir, bienvenue à Chelsea à emporter, Chelsea to go. I think it's our first virtual concert here online. Sorry, I might have been a hair late there. I was just over in Chelsea. Je suis allée ramasser ma bouffe. Je suis allée acheter un shawarma, the shawarma Chelsea. Alors, I'm going to go and have a little bit of that a little bit later. And I hope all of you did the same thing because l'idée ici, c'était pour d'encourager le monde d'aller acheter de la bouffe, retourner à la maison et connecter en ligne avec nous autres pour pouvoir regarder cette concert virtuelle. So thank you for joining us. We're super excited to bring everyone together. The Municipality of Chelsea has invested in this concert, and it's produced by the Musique Mill Road team as a way to kind of cultivate l'esprit communautaire despite the measures in place due to the pandemic we're all living through right now. I don't know about everyone else, but, it has its challenges. Most notably for myself, I find myself looking for opportunities to be social, to dress up. So, I put on a little something to go out and get my shawarma, and there might be some costume surprises in tow, so keep your eyes open. Et nous avons une sélection de musique fantastique à partager avec vous au cours de la prochaine heure. We got some folk, fiddle, pop, indie, classical, opera, and a couple of surprises as well. So you'll see some familiar faces. We have Ian Tamblyn, James Stevens, Kyle Burgout, Jane Corey. We have Carson Becke, Mia Kelly, and Jacob Milnes, and Elena Gonzalez Douglas as well. Some young artists that we brought into the mix. So grab your shawarma, pizza, smoothie, duck confit, whatever it is that you fancy, and sit back and enjoy. Et pour commencer, nous allons joindre les violonistes Kyle Burgout and Jane Corey chez eux à Manitoba. You're thinking, man, a bit far from Chelsea, but Kyle Burgout is an honorary Chelsea resident. He was here and was involved heavily with Fiddleheads Musical Theatre for many moons, and he is still involved in the Fiddle Festival as well. So nous allons entendre une super chanson qui va nous démarrer sur le bon pas. So eat, sit back, and enjoy, and over to Kyle and Jane.
Hi everyone, we're here in our home in Winnipeg, Manitoba, and we're very happy to be a part of tonight's concert. We really miss being in Chelsea. Back when this pandemic started, we were supposed to be recording a new album in Chelsea with the wonderful James Stevens, but unfortunately that, along with all of our other performances, has been put on hold for now, but we really hope we'll be able to come back to Chelsea soon to record the album and play music for all of you in person again. So we'll start things off with a nice lively set of tunes here. All right, 1, 2, 3.
amazing. Avez-vous pu rester assis en écoutant cette dernière chanson? I don't think so. The only thing I caution everyone is to dance and not chew at the same time. I bit my cheek a couple times. So just put the food down and then dance about. So up next, we have Elena Gonzalez Douglas, who's a budding 15-year-old songwriter from the community. She was part of the latest group of songwriters who were part of a workshop with Ian Tamblyn. Et ils étaient supposés d'avoir une performance finale, like Songwriters Café des chansonniers à l'espace communautaire de Chemin Mill. Mais grâce à la pandémie, ça n'a pas eu lieu. Alors, nous sommes ravis d'avoir cette plateforme pour faciliter le partage de ces belles œuvres. So, let's join Elena at her home right now.
Hey, I'm Elena. I really hope your quarantine's going okay. But yeah, today I'm going to play a song that I wrote, and I really hope you enjoy. Riding on the railway, I was 5, no more than 6. Looking forward, right in front of me were my brothers 10 and 8. I'm riding fast, forgot to brake, turned the wheel and got a scrape. Oh, summer nights ago, when I thought I was old enough to ride without a helmet. Oh, the sunsets that we watched, rekindled in my thoughts, so bring me back to those summer nights. Mid-July and only seeing sunny days ahead. All you see is blue skies and bright eyes and pretty flowers in your hair. But days end and sunsets and mom comes kissing you goodnight. What a day to be alive at 5. Oh, summer nights ago, when I thought I was old enough to ride without a helmet. Oh, the sunsets that we watched, rekindled in our thoughts, so bring me back to those summer nights. All of these moments taking me back. All of these moments gone in a flash. Oh, summer nights ago. All the sunsets that we watched replayed in our thoughts over and over again. Merci beaucoup.
Welcome to tonight's just wonderful celebration. We're here to celebrate our local restaurants, wonderful food, our local musicians. We have so much talent in this community. So it was a great idea that the volunteers and the municipal staff came together to suggest that we find ways, as our village is opening up again, to celebrate together while still maintaining our physical distancing. I'd like to thank everyone for their involvement, their sharing of all their talents and energy. C'est tellement un moment dans l'histoire de notre communauté. On cherche les façons d'être ensemble. On veut innover et c'est avec cette façon, par un concert à emporter, concert to go, that we're able to be together and celebrate all that we have, because there's so much to be thankful for in the midst of all of this, the challenges that we're experiencing. Merci à tout le monde et j'espère que vous avez une soirée pleine de joie et pleine d'énergie pour tout le monde. Merci.
Bon, mais merci à Caryl Green, la maire de Chelsea. I have a soft spot in my heart for Caryl. She's, I consider her family through marriage, but she's a tremendous woman and she makes the best Christmas cookies. And I don't know. What if I can't revel in those cookies again? You know, there's substitutions. You know, I have this chocolate chip cookie, but it's not the same. It's good enough, but it's not the same. Comme j'ai dévoré ces biscuits de Noël là. And Elena, you were really sweet. I loved that song, but I was thinking of how I felt when you said I hope your quarantine is going okay, and it's going okay. So I want to hear another song. Let's go back to Elena.
People, they stare when you make a little mistake. Oh, and life's a little too late. People, they talk when you wake up a little bit late and you miss a Sunday day. But birds are high and I'm still on the ground. Crickets sing but I can't hear a sound. Life is upside down. You can't let life let you down when people start to frown upon mistakes. 'Cause darling, that's the human way. Try to wake up every day with a smile on my face, but it gets hard sometimes. Can't get it off my mind. 'Cause when times are blue, the skies are gray, I just need a little place to stay. We'll be okay. 'Cause birds fly high and I'm still on the ground. Crickets sing but I can't hear a sound. Life is upside down. You can't let life let you down when people start to frown upon mistakes. 'Cause darling, that's the human way. Well, I'm human, you know, but you tear me down to nothing at all. And when I fall on my knees, I know I'll get back up where I belong and prove I'm wrong. 'Cause you can't let life let you down when people start to frown upon mistakes. 'Cause darling, that's the human way. Merci beaucoup.
Hey, salut! Comment ça va? C'est la morale à la portugaise pour amener à la maison. Merci d'amener le resto à la maison. C'est gentil et c'est surtout très, très, très apprécié la solidarité que la communauté de Chelsea montre à tous les restaurants, que ce soit les fougères, l'orée du bois, nous, le shawarma. Je pense que la population s'est rendue compte, la population de Chelsea s'est rendue compte comment c'était essentiel, les services qui sont là, le fresh market, la quincaillerie, les restaurants. C'est à proximité et ça doit le rester. Et en ayant votre support, on va être capable de passer au travers et d'être là pour vous, aussitôt que tout ça s'est terminé. Alors, merci encore et puis bon appétit surtout.
We feel so supported by our Chelsea community, and we just cannot thank you enough.
And we look forward to having you all back, safe and sound, around our table.
And maybe in the garden this summer.
Yeah, maybe some summer picnics and all sorts of new ideas bubbling around. But you guys have supported us so much.
Thank you.
Hello. Hi people from Chelsea, thank you for the amazing support. We're gonna get through this. Keep your heads up and thank you for supporting locally.
Okay, hi guys, hope everybody's doing well at home. We can't wait to see you again. We're open for takeouts and delivery. We have special menus every weekend. We have a different menu from a different country to give you guys a bit of diversity. And our patio is now open too, so you can grab a takeout and come eat on the patio. And yeah, can't wait to see you guys soon. We're all in this together, and hope it ends soon enough.
Bonjour! Bienvenue chez Musique Mill Road. Nous offrons des repas prêts à manger 100% végétaliens et des bons cafés et des desserts.
You heard the restaurateurs. Get out, go eat, go enjoy yourselves. I got this baklava when I went to pick up my shawarma. It's because I told them I was hosting the show, so I got it for free. You can all try it. You might not get the free baklava, but anyways, I'm sure it's worth the money. Oh, it's worth the money. Go and get one of those. And the other thing from watching that amazing video, thank you to everyone involved, and there's some more coming. Charlie and Jennifer from Les Fougères, you guys said picnics? I love this idea. Come, au lieu d'apporter votre vin, apportez votre couverture. I love it. I hope that you guys action that idea. I think it's a fantastic idea. Invite me to the launch. Okay. Anyways, the other thing is putting all of these videos together and all of the technical aspects of putting on a live virtual show is no easy feat. And I'm sure you're all thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing volunteering for this role. And I just wanted to give a huge shout out to all of the members of the Musique Mill Road team. We got Roberta, Kyle, Pam, Roxanne. Thank you to all of you. You guys don't see it. You see me. You see my costume changes and me stuffing my face and gabbing. But I have a whole other side screen with everyone on standby. Kyle's helping me. We're juggling all the different videos. So, you know, just enjoy it on your end. It's busy on both sides, and I'm sure it's the first of many to come for as long as we are in this stage phase, whatever this is. So up next, on va entendre la musique de Ian Tamblyn. And if there is any artist from the community that needs no introduction, it is Ian, but I wouldn't want to single him out. So he's always up to something, but most recently he re-released his Juno-nominated album, Magnetic North, which has been beautifully remastered, and the artwork is easy on the eyes. And Ian, I'm talking about the narwhal. He also told me that he's working on a new play in the series. If any locals have seen any of his theater plays based on local history, he's working on one about the ice storm of 1998. And rest assured that Ian's cows, infamous cows at this point, will probably make an appearance. So stay tuned. It'll likely come to a screen or a stage at some point in the future. But right now, we're going to find him at the Old Grace United Church, sur Chemin Mill at Chelsea. C'est vraiment comme un hub culturel de la communauté. Il y a tellement de musique, d'événements spéciaux qui se prennent place là, mais présentement, grâce à la pandémie, c'est vide. But we are going to go and join Ian there, and he's going to fill that room with music. Let's join him now.
Welcome to the Chelsea Days Music Evening. My name is Ian Tamblyn, and the song I'm going to do this evening is one from a long time ago. It's called Long Lost French Cafe. And it harkens back to Bohemian days. And I'm performing this song in a place that has some of that Bohemian spirit. I'm talking about the Mill Road community space. And sadly and hauntingly, the space is empty. There's no laughter, there's no conversation here, and That's wrong. But one day, when this is all through, this place will be filled again, and there will be music. Come down a winding staircase to the long-lost French cafe. Sit and read your paper or dream about Hemingway. Come down into the darkness, I'll sing these cavern songs to subterranean lovers who come to sing along. Sometimes I get to wondering, sometimes I get to fear, sometimes I get to thinking about what am I doing, what am I doing here? Far from the Russian madness of the downtown city streets, you sit and read your paper or talk to the people you meet. Oh, it's not the old Montmartre or the left bank of the Seine, but you patrons hold tradition very much like them. Sometimes I get to wondering, sometimes I get to fear, sometimes I get to thinking about what am I doing, what am I doing here, what am I doing here? I stare out in this dark room and I find it full of friends. Pardon me for my weakness if I wonder where it all will end. Won't you come down the winding staircase to the long-lost French cafe? You sit and drink your Pinot or dream about Hemingway. But sometimes I get to wondering, sometimes I get to fear, sometimes I get to thinking about what am I doing, what am I doing here, what am I doing here?
Hey? Thank you, Ian. Bon, mais c'est sûr que vous vous demandez comment je peux me changer si rapidement, hein? Well, you can see I'm at a desk, so there's only one piece of the greater costume that needs to get changed, so it's making me look good. So thank you, Ian. Nous allons entendre une deuxième chanson de Kyle et Jane. Now, these are two fiddle players that are well known throughout Canada in traditional music. And Kyle, as I mentioned earlier in the show, is an honorary Chelsea resident. He lived in Ottawa for most of his days and was spending a lot of time in the Gatineau Hills with the Fiddleheads. And he's also co-founder and director of Chelsea's Gatineau Hills Fiddle Festival, which will be in its third year this year in the fall. I think it's October, and is set to take place one way or the other. We're not sure how, whether virtual or in person. We will see how things go. So stay tuned for that. And with this next song, I dare you not to move your foot, tap your lap, tap your foot, whatever it is. Allons-nous écouter plus de Jane and Kyle.
And we're going to play one more set for you today, written by another great composer, Brian Becke. And now we're going to use the magic of technology, and Kyle's going to back us up on piano on this one. We want to thank the Municipality of Chelsea and Musique Mill Road for having us, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you, Kyle and Jane. Votre musique m'a transporté à une forte mémoire, this strong memory associated to that kind of music, to going to contra dances with my sweetie, dancing to waltzes, the smell, that musky dance smell of large groups of people being active. I mean, I'm that stench almost. Oh, that music was so joyful. So, merci pour avoir partagé cette chanson. Maintenant, allons à Luskville pour joindre le pianiste-compositeur Carson Becke, qui est une étoile sur la scène internationale de la musique classique. Carson Becke, as you will see in just a moment, he's been passing his isolation time perfecting his 64th notes, certainly, and honing his new outdoorsman chic look. Over to you, Carson.
Hi, everybody, and I hope you're enjoying this concert to go and that you're eating some takeaway from one of your favorite Old Chelsea restaurants. Obviously, all industries have been very badly affected by the COVID-19 crisis, entertainment and hospitality industries included, so we really do appreciate your support this evening. My name is Carson Becke. I'm a classical pianist, and I've got a few connections to Old Chelsea. At the moment, I am the curator of the classical series at Musique Mill Road, and I also run a concert series just around the mountain in Luskville, Quebec, called Pontiac Enchanté. In fact, I'm sitting in the Venturing Hills concert studio right now, which is where we present Pontiac Enchanté's concerts. Obviously, both Pontiac Enchanté and my series at Musique Mill Road are suspended at the moment, but we're looking forward to getting back to live performances as soon as we possibly can. My second connection to Old Chelsea is that it's where I grew up. My parents had a house on Kingsmere Road for my entire childhood, and I think that's where my two kind of biggest interests in life were formed. I love music and I love the great outdoors. And the piece that I'm going to play for you this evening, to me, is kind of a fusion of those two interests. So let me tell you a bit about how a typical Saturday in the Becke household on Kingsmere Road would have worked. So we woke up probably earlier than my brother, sister, and I would have liked on Saturday mornings. And then we would go for some kind of family event. It was either a hike or a run in the summertime, and in the winter it was a cross-country ski on the parkway. We would then get home. We would usually have a pretty hearty pancake breakfast, and then it was practice time. So I would head to the piano and I would sit there and practice for a few hours, followed by completely uncontrolled outdoor time. So we'd be outside until 7 p.m. when it was dinner time again. And this piece is one of the pieces that I learned while we were living at Chelsea on one of those Saturdays, or actually probably quite a few Saturdays. I think it took me more than one day to learn this. This is Chopin's Nocturne in C-sharp minor. It was actually the first piece by Chopin that I learned. Even though the piece itself doesn't necessarily have any associations with nature, just because I learned it in that environment, I think I've always associated this piece with being outdoors. I can't give you any specific images, but I think I'll leave that for you to decide for yourself. So please enjoy Chopin's Nocturne in C-sharp minor. Thank you. thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your evening and enjoy your food.
Merci d'avoir partagé cette chanson, Carson. C'est une de mes chansons de piano préférées. Et honnêtement, après avoir écouté cette chanson ainsi que celui de Kyle et Jane, je me sens un peu triste. I mean, it's like all this communing and music, it transports me to another time when I was able to sing and collaborate with other musicians, be on stage with an audience, that energetic exchange, that feeling of a filled room, you know, sharing music and stories. I'm sorry.
This is Bradley from the Manchester. We're hanging there trying to serve everybody as good as we can. Merci beaucoup Chelsea d'être avec nous, de nous supporter à tous les jours. On est ici pour vous. On vous sert des super wings, des burgers, des fish and chips, la salade, comme vous voulez. Venez nous voir. Merci.
Hey, hi, welcome to Meet and Munch. We would like to thank the community of Chelsea for encouraging us. It's really cool how people are really supporting local businesses. And yeah, you can call us to place an order, or you can come by and wait for it on our beautiful terrace. And just keep staying safe and supporting local businesses. Thank you.
Je suis en attente pour ma commande. Donc, dès que je vais recevoir ça, je vais aller prendre mon petit dessert à la maison.
If you'd like, you can call an order ahead, or you can come into the store and we will serve you. Everything is, we wash our hands every order and we keep things safe, and so come on in.
So we're so happy we're open. We changed our line and tried to make everything as safe as possible for our customers. Salut tout le monde, on est vraiment content d'être finalement ouvert. On a changé la ligne et plusieurs précautions à l'intérieur pour que ça soit aussi sécuritaire que possible pour les clients.
I don't know what came over me, everyone. Je suis vraiment désolée. Je sais pas qu'est-ce qui m'est arrivé là. I just had to get it out, I guess. I mean, these times aren't easy for anybody, right? And I've climbed the walls. I feel a bit glum sometimes. And you know what gets me through? Ce qui me sauve est le plat québécois, tant renommé, the dish that everybody loves. And Manchester does a pretty good one. Mais il faut assurer que vous commandez au moins une grosse poutine par personne à la maison. If not, you're not going to have enough. Up next, we're going to hear from James Stevens, who has a talent that most musicians envy. Comme, donne-lui un sifflet en plastique et c'est sûr qu'il le fera chanter comme un ange. He's amazing. He plays everything beautifully. And in the next clip, he will be joined by another string lover on banjo, Joe Hawkins. Alors, nous vous invitons sur la terrasse intime de James, où ils partageront avec nous une belle chanson appalachienne traditionnelle titulée The Bull at the Wagon. Thank you, James and Joe. Donc, maintenant, nous avons une vidéo créée, dirigée et performée par le jeune talentueux musicien Jacob Milnes. He was supposed to take part in an open mic at the Mill Road community space sometime, I think it was in April, but like many other events, it was canceled because of the pandemic. So we're thrilled for him to be sharing his talents here online with us, and he is coming to us now from the Albert Cafe.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Albert, owner of Albert's Cafe. Now tonight at the cafe, we have a very talented and somewhat interesting young singer and guitar player from Wakefield who's going to sing us a song he wrote called Albert's Cafe, right about this place, right here where you're sitting, everybody. And we are a little bit excited and thrilled to have him here with us. So please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Jacob Milnes. Well, I sit here inside Albert's Cafe, and the rain's coming down. It always seems to follow my way, and the ashtray overflows with the stories of yesterday, and the paint peels off the walls, and I can hear the waitress say, wouldn't it be nice to be offered this life twice? I'd live it a different way, I'd be in a different place today. 'Cause when you're born with two shoes buried in the ground, you gotta pick yourself up, you gotta know which way you're bound. 'Cause you ain't served from no silver spoon, and you ain't just hanging around. And there's just one way to go when you're down. All sorts of people used to hang around Albert's Cafe just to get a feel. Freaks and geeks and kings and queens and myself looking for a country meal. And I sit here by the window drinking on some coffee from Peru. Outside in the distance, a vision of you. Well, wouldn't it be nice to be offered your love twice? I'd treat you a different way, I'd be in a different place today. 'Cause when you're born with two shoes buried in the ground, you gotta pick yourself up, you gotta know which way you're bound. 'Cause you ain't served from no silver spoon, and you ain't just hanging round. And there's just one way to go when you're down. Thank you very much.
That
That was really something, man. Yeah, man, dude. Wow.
Thank you, Jacob. Yeah, man. You are quite the budding filmmaker as well, it seems. The only thing I would say, Jacob, is you're a bit young to be singing about full ashtrays at this point, okay? So moderation. Um, Up next, we're going to have another young songwriter, Mia Kelly. I think she's 17, but she reads much older. You're in for a treat. She's been named one of the top 10 artists to watch by the Ottawa Citizen in the Capital Region. I mean, she's already played at Blues Fest. She's sold out a show, maybe more, at the Black Sheep. She already has an album under her belt. She's well on her way to enjoying a prosperous career as a musician, and I don't think anyone's going to stop this young woman. Over to you, Mia.
Salut Chelsea! My name is Mia Kelly, and I'm really happy to be part of this take-home concert. I think it's a really great idea, and I'm really happy to get to play from my home in Hull to you guys, wherever you are, and I hope you're having a lovely evening. I'm going to play 2 songs for you tonight. This first song is called Well My Dear, and it's my next single that I'll be releasing in the next month. I promise everything's done and I just need to get it up there. And yeah, I hope you like it.
Well, my dear, I know you've got the time to fool around in circles round the town while looking for a love you lost mine. Well, my dear, I know you've got a dime to spend on games, all those drinking nights in vain, forgetting that you forget me all the time. And you can spend your money, you can spend your days in so many different ways. And you can waste your hours, you can pay your dues. Just know that the whole time I'll be missing you. Ooh. Yeah. Well, my dear, I know you can be kind behind that scowl, even when you howl in rage. I can see it in your eyes. And oh, my dear, please hold me in your arms. I need to know that tomorrow you won't go away, never knowing where you are. 'Cause you can spend your money, you can spend your days in so many different ways. And you can waste your hours, you can pay your dues. Just know that the whole time I'll be missing you. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Well, my dear, I know you won't turn yourself around. I hope you know that I gave up trying long ago, no longer wishing to be found. 'Cause you can spend your money, you can spend your days in so many different ways. And you can waste your hours, you can pay your dues. Just know that the whole time I'll be missing you. Ooh. Yeah.
I miss playing to crowds, so I hope you guys are enjoying this out there. I'm sure you all miss live music as well, as much as I do. Weird times indeed. Anyways, this next song is called Empty Shell of a Boy, and it's a bit happier, I think. Yeah, so I wanted to end it on a little bit of a happier note. So. I know how you're feeling. I see it every day. Hey, yeah, I hope that you realize I'm not trying to steal your little heart away. In the dreams, you start falling. To your surprise, you find you're wide awake. Hey, yeah, go baby, before you call my name. Hope you realize what you're dreaming of is fake. 'Cause I can't tell you're just a shell of a bug with dreams too good to fall for you. I can see straight through your empty shell of a boy, and I'm not trying to make this empty shell boy blue. But darling, tears of honey's gonna be coming your way. The sugar-coated words have all been spent. Hey, yeah, so please, just to walk away. I don't want your heart broken, bruised, or bad. 'Cause I can't tell you're just a shell of a bud with dreams too good for you. I can see straight through your empty shell of a boy, and I'm not trying to make this empty shell boy blue. So why don't you see what you're doing? It's not working for me. So why don't you try doing it somewhere else? Honestly, try to not take this personally. I just don't think you're the right man for the job. 'Cause I can't tell you're just a shell of a boy with dreams too good for you. I can see straight through your empty shell of a boy, and I'm not trying to make this empty shell boy blue. Poor shallow boy, I'm yelling and I can hear it echo back. Hey, yeah, you're gonna have to back right down. I'm starting to feel like I'm under attack. 'Cause I can't tell you're just a shell of a boy with dreams too good for you. I can see straight through your empty shell of a boy, and I'm not trying to make this empty shell boy blue. I'm not trying to make this empty shell boy blue. Thank you so much. My name is Mia Kelly. Have a good evening.
Bonjour. We're gonna get some ice cream. He's gonna get the dairy-free vanilla.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm gonna get the fancy banana Oreo.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Have a nice
much. Bye.
Is that mine?
The vanilla's yours. Here you go. Other side of the cone, the drips. Racing the drips. C'est bon, hein? Délicieux? No words. 10 out of 10? 10 out of 10. You ate it all. Je suis sûrement partiale, mais es-tu donc bien cute, ce gars-là, hein? Et 10 sur 10, c'est pas évident car il y a un goût assez particulier, cet enfant de 3 ans. We are not Chelsea residents, Sid and I. We are neighbors in Wakefield, but we do go to Chelsea regularly. Et c'est pour 3 choses. La culture, la part de la Gatineau et la crème glacée. And Mia Kelly, merci beaucoup pour votre musique et vos talents. Je me suis dit que quelqu'un m'a dit de la municipalité de Chelsea qu'elle est pour être l'artiste en vedette pour leur premier concert virtuel pour Musical Tuesdays, which is coming up le 14 juillet, July 14th. So stay tuned for that. There will surely be more information about that going forward. So in the following clip, multi-instrumentalist and Juno-winning musician, activist, and educator Brian Sanderson leads his young students from Chelsea's Fiddleheads Musical Theatre group in a percussive piece that fuses traditional lyrics with original text, which has been crafted by the group, anchored by ham boning. And if you don't know what ham boning is, it's a physical percussion technique that was the music of the downtrodden, created by the dispossessed, who had nothing but their hands and their spirits for entertainment. C'est au cœur du blues, ça fait partie de la fondation de musique, de rock and roll, et c'est un type de résistance musicale qu'utilisaient les esclaves. And with what is currently happening in our upside down world these days, I think it's more important than ever to share these traditions and these stories with the young and with the old and widely. So let us now join Brian, Sam, Quinn, Luke, and Rafi right now. Over to you guys.
Inside this and inside that, inside caught the alley cat. Inside high and inside and low, inside everywhere you go, a ham bone.
Ham bone. Ham bone.
Ham bone. Lift the meal and give me the husk. You eat the bread and you give me the crust. You eat the meat and you give me my way, my troubles begin. Ham bone.
A ham bone.
Ham bone. We've been around the world and back again. Ham bone, where'd you do? Not my dreams and the way they flew. Ham bone.
Ham bone. Ham bone. A ham bone. Ham bone, where did you go? I walked right up to your front door. I asked that cat to marry me and have ourselves a big party. Ham bone. A ham bone. Ham bone. A ham bone. First come in was Mr. Snake and crawled all over that wedding cake. And then along came a bigwig chick, ate so much that it made him sick. And then along came a talking crow, told them all just where to go. And then along came a slippery fish, flipped and flopped and broke a dish. And then along came a great big wasp, talking about how much it costs. And then along came a skinny mink, stopped and took the time to think. And then along came a sly raccoon, stole the fish and shared with Loon. Last walked in was a Mr. Skunk. He moved right in with his big old trunk. Ham bone is the way to take your troubles and send them packing like some lonesome traveler waiting for good weather like there's no tomorrow. So inside this and inside that, inside caught the alley cat. Inside high and inside low, inside everywhere you go. Ham bone. Ham bone. Ham bone. Ham bone.
The coordination and multitasking that required is not lost on me. That is not easy. Those young kids are really impressive. Thanks to Brian and those guys. I just want to get their names. Sorry. Sam, Quinn, Luke, and Rafi. Tremendous work. And I think that we should all try it. So I'm going to count you in, audience, and then you guys are going to try some hand boning with me. 5, 6, 7, 8. I lost it. And don't ask me to whistle. I think I'm a better percussive person than a whistler. So everyone, on a une autre chanson. C'est tout. C'est la fin du spectacle virtuel Chelsea à emporter. Chelsea to go is coming to an end. I'm not hungry. I've eaten well, and I have been entertained. Thank you to all the musicians for being involved. Et un grand merci à tous les restos à Chelsea ainsi que tous les employés travaillant avec la public pendant la pandémie. Ce n'est pas facile, certainement pas facile. Et nous sommes reconnaissants de tous vos efforts. And I encourage everyone to keep reaching out to your favorite establishments. You know, things are opening up all the time. Hours are a bit different. So, you know, obviously not everyone was part of the videos here, but these restaurants are working hard to bring you beautiful and delicious food and other businesses as well. So just keep the connection going and communicate. For the show, if you want to watch again, I am told that this YouTube link will remain active with the show afterwards. So it will be viewable and shareable, and I encourage you all to do so. And I believe it will also be accessible through the Facebook event page, as well as potentially the Chelsea.ca page where it is housed for the virtual concert page. The municipality is committed to supporting artists in this difficult time, and so we hope to see more events down the road. Like I noted earlier, il va y avoir un concert virtuel pour les mardis musicaux à Chelsea. Je pense que ça commence mi-juillet avec Mia Kelly et il devrait avoir plus de concerts plus tard après ça, for as long as it takes in a virtual context. And the last thing I want to say is thank you to the team Musique Mill Road for coming together despite the distance and making this virtual show a reality and a success, with the support of the municipality, of course. When you can't come to the show, Musique Mill Road will bring the show to you, to your living room. So stay tuned for more innovative happenings from the group as they work to bring the community together in alternative ways, to celebrate local arts, to bring together the community and feel that sense of community through this time. So it's been a pleasure being with you all. Merci beaucoup. Et pour la dernière numéro chanson, on va aller visiter avec le groupe de Fiddleheads, théâtre musical, un total de 22 musiciens sur la vidéo. Je ne sais pas comment ils l'ont fait, grâce à Kyle, un grand applaudissement à Kyle, who edited and put it all together. Et en jouant de manière parfaitement synchronisée, dirigé par James Stevens, et ils vont jouer la chanson traditionnelle The Wedding Gift by Dave Panting. So good night and thank you.
Thank you.